Alright, my little math friends, we are moving on to the next part of Chapter 2, and that is Lesson 2.2, Dividing Integers. Now, you guys are going to like dividing integers, I promise you this, because it's going to be a lot easier rules than what we had for adding and subtracting integers. Here is our rule. We're going to use the same rules as multiplying. Alright, isn't that nice? You guys get to use the same exact rules. They're not different. So, from multiplying from the video from yesterday, if the signs are the same, the answer will be positive. And if the signs are different, the answer will be negative. Alright, perfect. We get to use the same rules. Let's take a look at some examples. Let's see how this works. 27 divided by 3. This is just normal division right here, guys. Nothing new. This is like third grade stuff. That's going to be 9. But notice they're both positive. That's why it's always been a positive 9 whenever you guys have done a problem like that. Alright, they're both the same, so it's positive. Let's take a look at this one. 64 divided by negative 8. Well, 64 divided by 8 is 8, and because they're different, one is negative, one's positive, our answer is going to be negative. Alright, then the book throws these type of problems at you. These are division problems that have a fraction bar on them. I know you guys don't really like fractions too much, but don't worry about that. Okay, this is just a normal division problem, so we'll work these out. This one is going to be 56 divided by 8, which is 7. And since they are both the same, they're both negative, we're going to leave our answer positive, just like rule number 1 says right up here. Alright, then we have 28 divided by negative 7. 28 divided by 7 is 4. And if we look at these two numbers, they are different from each other. One's positive, one's negative, so make that a negative 4. Alright, there's some examples of just doing some simple division when we have positive and negative numbers. Now we're going to jump into some word problems. Alright, I'm going to give you some clues just like I have been for how to solve word problems. This time we're going to look at dividing. When we are looking at a word problem and we're trying to figure out whether to divide or not, let me give you some clues with that. Let's first talk about what is given. And then we're going to talk about what it is we are trying to find, the question we're going to answer. Okay, what's given in a division problem is a total. And what we're trying to find is one of something. Okay, now this may sound very similar to the multiplication word problems we talked about yesterday. That's because it is. With multiplication, we were given one of something and we were trying to find the total. Now we've just flip-flopped these around because we're talking about division, which is the opposite of multiplication. Alright, so now we're just changing what we're given and what we're trying to find. So let's take a look at how this is going to work. First word problem, we have Jim's company lost. That's negative. I'm just going to put that right there. $36 in 9 days. Okay, here's our total. They lost $36 in 9 days. How much money did the company lose each day? Here is our one of something we're trying to find. Yesterday I said each means one. Alright, that's exactly what we're trying to find. How much money they lost in one day if they lost this total in 9 days. Alright, let's divide that. Negative 36, because we're losing money, divided by 9. That's going to come out to 4. And since they're different, that's a negative 4. Alright, negative $4 a day. That's how much money they lost each day. Alright, let's take a look at the next one. Sarah's playing a video game, like some of you guys like to play also, and received negative 55 points. She made 11 plays. Okay, so during those 11 plays, she had negative 55 points. They're already telling us that that is negative. Here comes our one of something. Take a look at the question. How many points did she lose each play. Alright, we want to know how many points she lost in one play if this happened over 11 plays. Alright, we're trying to find one of something. So let's take negative 55, and I'll just write this as a fraction bar just to kind of repeat what the book has been doing, divided by 11. Alright, do the division on that. 55 divided by 11 is 5, and because they're different, negative and positive, negative 5 points a play. Alright, that's how many points she was losing each play. Okay, there's some directions on word problems with positive and negative numbers when we're dividing.